Guys. I don't know who to captain, man. I don't know who to captain, but we're here for Game Week 21 deadline stream. My head's all over the place. The transfer's been confirmed, though. I can confirm that the transfer has been confirmed for Game Week 21, but still, I don't know who to captain. As you guys can see, by the way, it's no longer on Isak, and that's because of the injury concern. I really wanted to captain Isak, but I don't think I can do it because I think he'll play. I think he'll start, but will he play the full 90? I don't know. Man. But yeah, captaincy is driving me insane, man. Nixie, hello, yo, what's good, Nixie, man? Hope you're doing well. J. Antonio says, Gordon, if I have balls. And Nemanja says, hello, bro. Yo, what's good, Nemanja? I hope you're doing good, my bro. Gordon, if I have balls. You know what? Gordon's not a bad shout, and I was thinking about it. There is just so many good captain options this week. I feel like I don't know what to do, man. I really don't know what to do. Like, Gordon is good because I do think he'll play. I do think he'll get good minutes. But is he better than Palmer though? Is Gordon better? Is Gordon a better captain pick than Palmer, guys? I don't know. I could even go Mateta, to be fair. I could even go Mateta. That's also one that I've thought about. Is going for big boy Jean-Philippe Mateta. But I'm honestly not sure. Man. My head is just absolutely spinning. My head is spinning, man. I don't know what to do for captaincy this week. Maybe I should just go for Salah and call it a day. I really wish Isak didn't have this injury concern over him. Because I think because of it, he'll get reduced minutes. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would have loved to captain Isak this week. And it was the pick I was going for. But now I feel like I'm going to switch to Palmer. Aiden says, who do I captain? Honestly, bro, I couldn't tell you. There's a lot of decent options this week. Obviously, Salah, Palmer, Isak, if you're willing to take that risk. Mateta, maybe. If you got Bruno Fernandes. Oh, I wish I had Bruno Fernandes. I can't lie. If I had Bruno Fernandes, I think I'd be going for him captain. 100%. In fact, I definitely would be. I actually wish I had him. I actually wish I had Bruno Fernandes because I would definitely go for him as captain this week. Is Wissa to Gakpo a good transfer long term? My other forwards are Wood and Isak. No, I actually prefer Wissa long term as opposed to Gakpo. Gakpo's always going to have that sort of rotation risk about him, so I would prefer to avoid. I know Liverpool have the double game week coming up, but I think I prefer Wissa long term. You could argue short term Gakpo because of the double game week. But yeah, like I said, if you're speaking long term, for me, I prefer Wissa, to be honest. I prefer Wissa. Palmer, Salah, Gakpo, Isak, but I would go Palmer. I think I'd go Palmer. I mean, that's why I'm on Palmer as well. Bench one, João Pedro, Wissa, or Rodgers. I would go for... I wouldn't bench Wissa, definitely not. Ooh, Rodgers or João Pedro. See, João Pedro's an injury doubt. With João Pedro, I think he either plays or doesn't play. So, I don't think he'll come on as a sub. So, I think maybe start João Pedro, bench Rodgers, and start Wissa as well. I think that's what I would do. I'm captain and Palmer, I can't lie. I'm not really too confident about this Palmer captain, though. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really that confident. Every time I go for Palmer, it goes wrong. Every time I captain Cole Palmer, it goes wrong, man. And he just doesn't get the volume of chances that someone like Mohamed Salah gets. Or Alexander Isak gets. Like, with Palmer, I think his assist threat is actually bigger at the moment than his goal threat of recent weeks. So, I'm not really too confident. And Bournemouth defensively as well, by the way. They're no mugs of a team. Like, Bournemouth defensively are pretty solid this season. So, I'm not too confident with the Palmer captain, man. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. I feel like, to be honest with you, though, it does seem like a lot of people in the FPL community aren't actually captain Mohamed Salah. So maybe I should just stick it on Mo Salah anyway. It seems like a lot of people are backing against Mo Salah this week. Yeah. Do I rate Bruno captain? Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. If I had Bruno, I'd be going for him. And I was thinking of Ahmad, which is why he's my vice. But I just, again, it feels a little bit risky. Does he play the full 90 minutes? Because we have a game in another 3 days. I don't know. That's the thing with Bruno. You know he's going to play the whole game. And I just want my captain to be on the pitch for the whole game, which is why I'm going for Palmer over Isak. Because I do think Isak will start. But yeah, like I said, I rate the Bruno Fernandes captain pick a lot. I rate it a lot. If I had him, I'd go for him as captain, 100%. 100%, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. The thing is, Bournemouth defense, guys, is actually pretty good. I think I know Nottingham Forest, right? They're, of course, really, really good this season defensively. But so are Bournemouth. And I feel like people are sort of underestimating how good Bournemouth are defensively. I'm not too confident on this Palmer captain pick. I have to be honest. Who's everyone in the comments going for, though? Let me know in the chat, guys. Who are you going for as captain this week? By the way, as well, there will be a watch-along for today's games. A watch-along here on the YouTube channel, by the way, for today's games, man. There's 4 games to be played. Man City vs Brentford, Chelsea vs Bournemouth, West Ham vs Fulham, and Nottingham Forest vs Liverpool. So, yeah, I'll be live for these games. We will be there. We will be there, guys. I'll have Wissa in this game, I'll have Palmer in this game, and I'll have Salah and Trent in that game. So, yeah, man. Today's actually quite a big day. Quite a big day for FPL. Bournemouth are a lot worse away. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Let's have a look at some of the like the data, the stats for the people that love the stats in the chat. Salah, Palmer, Mateta, Palmer, Salah. I think, to be fair, a lot of people are backing against Mo Salah this week, man. It does seem like a lot of people are backing against Salah this week. But yeah, let's have a look at the stat, guys. Chat. Bournemouth defense. All right, last 6 game weeks, right? Home and away. The best defenses have been Arsenal, Liverpool, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest as the top 4, right? For expected goals conceded. Wolves are actually pretty high, but one of those games was against the 10 men Manchester United for half the game. But yeah, you can see Bournemouth are up there. I mean, Leicester are really low, man. Mateta could be a shout. But I don't know if I want to go for a Crystal Palace attacker, though. But yeah, I don't know, man. All I'll say is, right, this week seems the week to go against Mo Salah. If there is a week, it is this week. Because Nottingham Forest away from home as well. That's a tough game, man. That is a tough game. And we've seen how good Nottingham Forest have been. So I definitely won't be going for Salah as captain. The question is just who to go for. And that I just don't know. For sure. Think I might go for Salah, but I was thinking Isak. Yeah, Isak is the player that I want, honestly. I prefer Isak the most, other than Salah. But the problem is with Isak is, does he play the full game? Newcastle as well, by the way. They're playing on Saturday as a 12:30 kickoff. So it's a quick turnaround. And Isak, according to Eddie Howe, isn't fully fit. So it's a bit risky going for him as captain, man. Because I feel like we could see, if Newcastle are winning like 2-0, right? We could see Isak come off 65th, 70th minute, which would just be horrible. We don't want that. Because there's a lot of goals that happen in the Premier League, like after the 80th minute. So you want your captain to be ideally playing the whole game. That's the thing. I actually do think Gordon will play 90 minutes. And that's why part of me is thinking a little bit about Gordon, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know, man. How explosive do we think Gordon is as a player? Like, is he capable of getting 2 goals, 1 assist? Do we think he's got that in him? I mean, a part of me does, to be fair. Especially because Wolves do have some injury concerns at the back as well. Which game am I streaming? All the games, bro. I'll be live for all the games since they're at the same time. Brentford City, Chelsea, Bournemouth, West Ham, Fulham, and then at 8 o'clock we got Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. So, yeah. Kulusevski or Wood to start? I'd start Kulusevski. I think Eze will outscore Mateta, but Bruno will be a great choice after the last few games. Yeah, I think Bruno's a great choice. To be honest with you, I think it's quite close between Eze and Mateta. But I would definitely say Mateta's goal threat would probably be higher than Eze's. But maybe for overall goal contributions, yeah, you could argue that that Eze could outscore Mateta. But nonetheless, I think both Eze and Mateta are both good picks this week, man. Leicester away is a tasty fixture on paper. Bro, I bench out Pedro for Rodgers. Thoughts? To be fair, he's got an injury concern. The thing is with João Pedro, I think because of this injury, doubt he either starts because he's fit or doesn't play at all. I really doubt he'll be on the bench and come off the bench. So, yeah. But I'd say, look, if you think João Pedro is going to start, I would just play him ahead of Rodgers, because even if he doesn't start, I don't expect him to get any minutes. But yeah, that is just my opinion on that. Lovely to see a brother have an FPL channel. Defo subscribing. Hey, big ups to you, JA, man. Love for the support, my bro. Appreciate it, man. Are you going back live stream at 6:30 or carry on this stream for games? Oh no, I'm gonna leave once the deadline is passed, and then I'll come back at around 7:15 or 7:20 for the games at 7:30. So there'll be a separate live stream for the watch along, bro. There'll be a separate live stream. Ray Augusto, Munoz, Hall, Gordon, Salah, Fernandez, Palmer, Mateta, Jackson, Isak. I did a free transfer Solanke to Mateta. Thoughts? Fair enough. I like the Mateta pick. Jackson is nice. Palmer and Jackson is nice. Fernandez nice. That's a solid team, man. I can't lie. That's a very solid team. Very solid team, man. One player I really do wish I had Bruno Fernandes. I was even thinking about taking out Gordon. I know it sounds crazy, but I was thinking about taking out Gordon for Bruno Fernandes and putting him as captain. But it was never really part of my plans, and I just thought that would be a bit too crazy. But I really wish I had Bruno. It's so annoying, man, because I had Bruno, then he went and got a red card. So I had to take him out because I also had Bowen injured that week as well. But Bruno is a player that I really wish I had, especially because I'm a Man United fan as well. But yeah, I think, chat, I'm going to be honest, man. I think it's Palmer captain, man. I think it's Palmer captain, as simple as that. Haaland or play it safe. If I had Haaland, I'd be going for him, definitely. That Brentford defence is weak. Man. It's a weak defence. And I think Haaland will obviously get chances. So yeah, if you got Haaland, you're paying that big bucks, that 15 million pound fee to get Haaland in your team. I think you captain him this week, man. If I had Haaland, I'd be using him as captain this week and in game week 22 against Ipswich. Next two games, 100%. It's an opportunity to gain, man. It's an opportunity to go against the grain. So yeah, I would definitely go for Haaland captain, man. Should I start Henderson over Raya? Oh, nah, I wouldn't. I think Leicester going forward are actually pretty decent under Ruud van Nistelrooy. So I think they will get chances in that game, and I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester do score, honestly. So I would just keep it with Raya. I just keep it with Raya, man. Captain and Palmer with you, brother. We will pay off, bro. I hope so. Man. I actually hope so. Honestly, most of the time when I captain Palmer, it never goes well for me. It never goes well. So I'm not really feeling too confident. Also, Chelsea are literally playing today. I can't lie. Today's a big day for FPL, man. Because it's Salah versus Palmer today. People have Haaland playing. People have got Mbeumo, Wissa. Like, today is a big... People even have Chris Wood, Trent. Like, there's a lot of... Today's a big day for FPL, man. Today is a very, very big day. A lot of people's captains will be playing. And half of people's teams will be playing today, man. So hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully it's a good watch along. That's all I can say, man. Double Liverpool attack or defence for the double? I think for the double, I would say double Liverpool defence because I feel like it's safer. I think we know, for example, personally, you might not agree, but I think Trent will definitely play both games. I think Van Dijk will definitely play both games. And I think Konate will definitely play both games. The same can't really be said for the likes of Gakpo, Diaz, Jota, or whoever else you're thinking, whatever other attack you're thinking to bring in. We don't know if they're going to play both games back to back. Whereas I think with the defenders, the security and starts and minutes is there. So for me, I personally prefer two Liverpool defenders. And that's what I'll be going for the double. That's what I'll be going for, man. I've got my captain on Sarr. Sarr? That's crazy. At the moment, I'm really stuck. If I save transfer or bring out Jota in Bruno, it's coin toss. If you're saying to take out Jota and bring in Bruno, I would do that because I think Jota's minutes are unreliable. But yeah, captain is Sarr is kind of crazy. I can't lie. That is risky. I don't know if I'd take that big of a risk. Have you already forgotten the Palmer Captain Payne? No, I haven't, man. No, I haven't. I want to do Isak. You guys have heard me say it. Like, I actually want to do Isak, but the problem isn't the fact that I don't think he won't play. Like, I think Isak will start, yes, but because he's got this injury niggle, I think that he could potentially play like maybe 65 minutes, 70 minutes max, get subbed off quite early. That's the problem I have, and I don't want my captain to be getting subbed off early. So that's the problem I have. Like, I was pretty much set on, well, not set, but I was pretty much like, for me, it was only between Isak and Salah, you know, and I said that in my team selection video. It was mainly between Isak and Salah. But after hearing Eddie Howe in his press conference, speaking about Isak, I've just got my doubts. And especially because, as well, the next game is on Saturday, the early kickoff, 12:30. So that's another reason for Eddie Howe. Like, if Newcastle winning 2-3-0 by the 60th minute, Isak is off the pitch, 100%. 100%. He'll be subbed off. So that's the thing for me. It's just the minutes. It's a minutes play, which is why I'm going for Palmer, man. That's why I'm going for Palmer. My midfield is crazy. Is it as in a good midfield or bad midfield? I hope you mean good. Bruno captain, wish me luck. Good luck to you, brother. Good luck to you, man. I'm not gonna lie. If I had Bruno, I would definitely be going for him as captain. So I hope it goes well for you, man. A part of me does want to captain Ahmad as well, you know. I'm not gonna lie. But even Amram, he said that in his press conference that Ahmad actually had like a little knock, which is why he didn't start against Arsenal. So I know he came on and played like, you know, extra time, but yeah, that could be another reason for Ahmad not to play the full 90. You know, maybe he plays 75 minutes, which is still a decent enough, you know, amount of time. But I think Palmer, we know, is going to be on the pitch for the whole game, 90 minutes. He'll start, penalties as well. So yeah, for me, it just makes more sense to go for Palmer above the likes of, you know, Gordon and Ahmad. But yeah, would you transfer Mbeumo to Gordon? No. If you got Mbeumo, keep him. Honestly, if you got Mbeumo, Wissa, one of those two, just keep them. Honestly, the fixtures for these Brentford attackers are really good, man. City at home is not a bad fixture. Don't be fooled, guys. Honestly, I know on the fixture ticker it's red, right? But honestly, based off this season, that fixture, in my opinion, for an attacker, could either be grey or green. I think the City defence is really, really poor. And I think if you've got a Brentford attacker, like Wissa, like Mbeumo, you just keep them. That's my honest opinion, man. That's my honest opinion. So, yeah, I've got Rodgers on the bench this week. I'm more than happy to start Wissa over Rodgers, because I actually prefer this fixture for Wissa. And I actually don't think it's crazy, man. I think City defensively, really, really poor. Poor on transition. They give up a lot of chances. I think Brentford have the players to hurt them, man. So yeah, I think if you got Mbeumo, don't take him out against Man City. But also, just for the long term, right? The next 4 games, and beyond that, to be fair, the only hard game they've really got is Liverpool. Other than that, Palace away is good, Spurs at home is good, West Ham, Leicester, Everton, Villa, it's all good. It's all good, man. So yeah, if you got Mbeumo, I wouldn't be taking him out for Gordon. I'd just be looking to hold him, man. And the same goes for Wissa. The same honestly goes for Wissa. Yo, Ryan, how you doing, man? Yo, Doc, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Hope you're doing all right as well. I hope you're doing all right as well, my guy. When is the double game week? So the double game week has been confirmed for game week 24. So Liverpool will be playing against Bournemouth away and Everton away in double game week 24. So yeah, I would have preferred if it was 25, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not really like, it's an okay double game week. It's not the best. How many of you guys have triple captain left? And if you have triple captain left, will you be playing it in game week 24? Because I've got my triple captain left, but I don't know if it's a good double to play it in, honestly. I don't know. We'd have to see, like, obviously with Sean Dyche being sacked, right? We'd have to see how David Moyes is, so how he manages and how he coaches Everton. Like, is he going to set them up defensively? Are they going to be open at the back? I don't know. So that Everton away game could actually be a good game, but previously, with Sean Dyche being in charge for Everton, I sort of looked at that Everton game as like a difficult game for an attacker. But who knows? With David Moyes in charge, it might not be as hard. So it might actually be a good double game week for an attacker. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Ahmad or Madison? I'd go Ahmad. I feel 60 minutes Isak, 90 minutes Salah Palmer for this fixture, but fair enough. I don't know if I agree with that, to be honest. I really don't. There is a lot of goals scored in the second half after like the 75th minute. Especially with a captain, man, I think Yeah, with a captain, you just want them to be playing the 90 minutes, man. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree with that, to be honest. But fair enough. I captain Fernandes. What do you think? As your United fan, also have Watkins. Should I keep or sell? If you got Watkins, I'd probably keep for one more game, and then probably sell when they play against Arsenal. But what? I lost a comment. Oh yeah, there we go. What I think, and yeah, so with Bruno Fernandes captain, I like it a lot. Honestly, if I had Bruno Fernandes, I would put him as captain. I think it's a good fixture for us on paper. Southampton, terrible defensively. I actually think we're good going forward. I think Bruno will probably get on the score sheet as well. I think he's a good pick this week, man. Honestly, if like I said, if I had Bruno myself, I'd be going for him as captain. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in Fernandes doing well this week. Why Palmer over Salah? Because I assume Salah will be captained by more FPL managers overall this week, and I feel like the fixture as well is tougher for Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool are a better team than Chelsea, but yeah, I feel like Nottingham Forest away is difficult. And like I said, I'm sort of just chasing upside, really. I'm chasing rank, right? I'm ranked at 1.2 million, right? So I feel like I need to, where possible, where feasible, I need to sort of go against the grain. And look, it's backfired a lot throughout the season, me doing things like this, but I'm going to persist. I'm going to still stick to the way I like to play FPL. And I see an opportunity here to gain, and I'm gonna try and take it. So yeah, that's really it, man. I think, look, I actually do think Bournemouth defense is pretty solid, and like I said, I would have preferred to go for Isak, but I don't trust that he'll get 90 minutes, which is why I'm going for Palmer over both Salah and Isak. So yeah. Start Flecken or free transfer him out? Depends. To be fair, I would actually take out Flecken, I think. Yeah, I would. I would take out Flecken. How much money do you have in the bank, bro? How much money do you have available? Because you could actually bring in maybe like a Pickford, for example. Pickford this week could be a decent bet, especially knowing that he's got a double game week coming up, possibly. You could even go to a Crystal Palace, Henderson in goal as well. I think he'll be pretty decent. Sells as well. But yeah, there's a lot of other better goalkeepers to go for. So I would actually get rid of Flecken, man. Because you just know Brentford, like, as much as Brentford going forward are pretty decent, defensively they're crap. They will concede chances, they will concede goals. So you're just gonna have Flecken in your team stinking up the place every week. So yeah, I think I'd just I'd take out Flecken, to be honest with you. I'd take him out. Start 2. Rodgers, Solanke, and Semenyo. I'd definitely start Rodgers. For me, it's between Solanke and Semenyo. See, this Arsenal defence hasn't really been great, man. It hasn't. Tottenham in big games, they do sort of turn up in big games, man. Well, they can play well. They are capable of playing well in big games. I think I'd go Solanke and Rodgers. Bench Semenyo, unfortunately. Hey Ryan, should I do Foden to Bruno or Rodgers to Ahmad? No, Foden to Bruno or Rodgers to Ahmad or roll? Ooh, that's really tough. I think rolling could actually be the best play here, you know. As much as I do think Bruno long term is better than Foden, I think Foden for the next two, if you've got him, I feel like it makes sense to just keep him and then move on to Bruno. Because after this game, Foden will have Ipswich. That's the thing. So I think rolling, man. I think rolling might be the best in your case. Honestly, I know it might be a bit hard to ignore or avoid the Man United assets because we've got Southampton. But honestly, in that case, I think if I was you, I'd probably just roll. Man. Is Bruno essential this game week? I wouldn't say essential, no. I wouldn't say essential, but a very, very good FPL pick if you have him. But I wouldn't say he's essential. To be honest with you, like you might think Bruno's essential, and I think he's a very good pick this week. But honestly, so many times throughout the season, we've had players play against these relegation sides. We've had the likes of Palmer play against Southampton, only get one return. We've had the likes of Palmer play against Ipswich and Leicester and blank in both of those weeks. We've seen multiple times. I think we've seen Isak blank against Southampton. Like, there's a lot of times where players do blank against these relegation teams. Like, not every time a player returns against these teams. So Yeah, you might feel like you're missing out if you don't have the likes of Bruno this week, but you never know. You never know. Even though I do think he'll return, there's a chance that he doesn't. That's just the way FPL is, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't say he's essential. I wouldn't say he's essential, man. There's always a chance of that a player blanks, and I've like when I captain Palmer against Leicester and against Ipswich, he blanked both times. And that week you might have said Palmer's essential, but look, he blanked, and it's just been, it happens, like it does happen. So yeah, I wouldn't really say any player is essential this week. Yeah, that is my honest opinion, man. I really wouldn't. I had Palmer captain, but you've cursed him now. Hey, someone said that to me in my comments. Make sure I don't captain Palmer because they're gonna go for Palmer captain. And now look, I've gone for Palmer captain, so they might want to switch. They might want to switch because we all know how that story goes. They all know how that story goes, man. Had 3 transfers: Rodgers, Gabriel Jesus, Timber out, Gordon, Raul, Munoz in. Rate it. That's solid. I think Munoz, solid long-term pick. Gordon, solid long-term pick. Raul, solid short-term pick. I like it. I like it. Fair play. Fair play. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. A solid 8 out of 10. I like those moves. How about captaining Gordon? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I prefer Palmer over Gordon, not going to lie. It feels a bit... Is that risky? It just feels very, very risky going for that as captain. Going for that Gordon as captain. I'm not sure. I'm chasing rank. That's why it's currently on Saar to climb up. Is it still worth bringing Bruno and putting armband on him? Yes, I personally would bring in Bruno and put the captain's armband on him, because I do think he is one of the better picks this week. But it depends, who would you be taking out? Because if you're taking out someone like, I don't know, Buemo, Gordon, or just, you know, if you're taking out an already good FPL asset, for Bruno, I probably would avoid doing that. I probably would avoid doing that. So yeah, it all depends on who you're going to take out to bring in Bruno. But yeah, nonetheless, I do think he's a good pick this week. Foden to Bruno or Jackson and Saar to Bruno and Mateta? Jackson and Saar. Oh, see, I actually do think Bruno and Mateta is better than Jackson and Saar, because you've potentially got 2 penalty takers with those two as well. Obviously, I don't actually know who's on pens for Palace. Is it Mateta? Is it Eze? I don't really know. We've seen Eze take some. We've seen Mateta take some. But I do prefer Bruno and Mateta. That is my favourite combination. So, but are they worth transfers? You know, like Jackson, I still feel like Jackson's a good pick. I still think Chelsea, with the fixtures they've got coming up, with the attacking system that they do play, Jackson's still, you know, getting chances. I know even though he's been blanking, he's still getting the chances. Is it really worth selling Jackson? I don't think so. I think it might just be better to just hold. Honestly, I think holding those transfers and just keeping Jackson and Saar might be the play. Because the thing is, guys, honestly, we don't want to be wasting transfers now. We want to be sort of saving the transfers where possible, so we can prepare ourselves for these blanks and double game weeks. Obviously, Liverpool are going to have a double in 24. We got the blanks in game week 29, a double in 33, I think, a blank in 34, double in 36. So I think transfers are very valuable at the moment. So I don't think we should waste them. Like, honestly, if you got Jackson, I would really be looking to keep him, man. Honestly, if I had Jackson, I would keep him. That's my honest opinion. I just think, yes, he's been blanking, but so far this season, surely he's got enough credit in the bank to suggest that the form can take a turn. You know, he's had a pretty good season so far. He's scored a lot of goals, and I think his form will turn around. I think he'll start scoring again, honestly, with these fixtures. You know, I think this Wolves fixture at home is a great fixture as well. City's a good fixture. West Ham, Brighton, Villa, Southampton, Leicester. I mean, I don't know, man. Selling Jackson with these fixtures is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. If I had him, I would definitely be keeping him, bro. Those fixtures are really good. Really good. So yeah, for me, if you got Jackson, I would be looking to keep him, man. Honestly. Best striker to replace Evanilson. Obviously, so if you've only got, how much is Evanilson again? Like 5.9 or 6.1? 5.8 now, damn. So if you've only got 5.8 to spend, I'd probably say Raul Jimenez. Off the top of my head, that's what I would say. You might have money in the bank, I don't know. But assuming that you don't have money in the bank, I would go for, yeah, off the top of my head, I would go for Raul. Yeah, because he's got West Ham, Leicester next 2. But long term, obviously we don't know how well, we don't really know if João Pedro's going to play or not, so I probably wouldn't bring him in. So yeah, right now I'd probably say Raul Jimenez. That would be my pick as a replacement for Eva Nilsson. Opinion on Mbeumo differential captain. Wow, Mbeumo as a differential captain that's ballsy. That's ballsy. Now, you guys know my opinion on this Man City fixture. I don't think it's a bad one. I think it's a very, very good one for the Brentford attack. However, would I be looking to captain Mbeumo in this fixture or captain Wissa in this fixture? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I personally wouldn't go for Mbeumo as captain this week. Yeah, hate to say it, man. I think just having Mbeumo is enough. I don't think I'd be going for him as captain this week. Yeah, I certainly won't be going for Wissa. If you want a differential captain, I don't know who else is in your team, but Isak, Mateta, Gordon, I prefer those players. Man. We both pledged to captain Salah after getting burned in game week 29 with Palmer captain. That only lasted 2 weeks for both of us. Yep, literally, bro. Literally, it's crazy. It's mad. I literally said, just captain Mo Salah. You know what happens when you don't captain Mo Salah. Just keep it simple. Captain Mo Salah. And I said that's what I was gonna do for the remainder of the season. And a couple of game weeks later, I'm back going against Mo Salah. And you know what the worst thing the worst thing is? That next week in game week 22, I'm probably gonna captain Palmer against Wolves again. That's my plan. That's what I'm thinking. Early game week 22 thoughts. So I've done this way too many times. It's backfired every single time, and here I am. I don't learn my lesson. I don't learn my lesson, but I don't know, man. I've got a problem. I've actually got an issue where I just don't like captaining Mo Salah nowadays. I don't know. I don't know, man. But wherever I see, like, the problem with me is I like to go against the grain. That's the problem. I like to go against the crowd. That's the problem. But I feel like that's how you... Well, I thought that's what you kind of have to do, you know, to sort of try and win FPL, right? Go against the majority. Hopefully it pays off and then you get those massive green arrows. That's what I was hoping for. But, yeah, it never seems to pay off. But, oh, well, here we are, man. We're here for another week of FPL pain. Avoiding Mo Salah as captain. Should be fun. Should be fun. Should be very fun, man. Gakpo or Jackson this week? I prefer Jackson, honestly. I think if you got Jackson, man, don't sell him. Don't sell him. Honestly, don't sell Jackson if you have him. When is the next watch along? Today, bro. Today. We'll be there. We're doing a watch along for these 4 Premier League games. So if you weren't in the stream when I did mention it, we're doing a watch along. I'll be back. I'll end the stream once the deadline passes, but then we'll be back about an hour and a bit later. For today's games. Brentford versus Man City, Chelsea versus Bournemouth, West Ham versus Fulham, and Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. So, yeah, it should be a good one. Hopefully it's a good one. But yeah, today will be the next watch along. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Everyone is going different, so surely Salah is a bit of a differential captain. I was actually thinking about this earlier. It does feel like everyone in like the FPL bubble, but you got to remember, there's 10 million people, 11 million people playing this game. The FPL world is quite small. Like, everyone that I'm seeing on Twitter, TikTok, and just social media, a lot of people seem to be backing against Mo Salah, not going for Mo Salah as captain. But there's also a whole nother world out there that aren't really sort of engaged in like the FPL bubble or the FPL community per se. So you're still playing against those FPL managers as well, especially at my rank. I definitely am. So in a way, I still feel like Palmer will be a bit of more of a differential captain than Mo Salah. But you are right, like this week, not many people are going for Salah captain. Not as many. I'd say, yeah, not as many people are going for Salah captain, man. Like, usually everyone is set on Mo Salah captain, but this week, the discussions I'm seeing, like, people are looking to captain everyone else other than Salah. So, yeah. But yeah, overall, I still think Palmer's more of a differential, man. Overall, Palmer's more of a differential captain this week. Yo, Aki, bench one, Murphy or Rodgers? I would bench... Oh, that's tough, you know. Doesn't Murphy have a bit of an injury concern? I remember seeing something, but I think I'd start Murphy. I think I'd start Murphy because he does have the form as well, man. He does have the form. I'd start Murphy, Bench one of Rodgers, Raul, Pedro. I would bench João Pedro. Timber, my only Arsenal defender to who have VVD and Robinson. Yeah, I'm not against it. I really do like Lewis, who has a long-term pick, man, with the fixtures that Newcastle have and the form that Arsenal are displaying. But I will say, going without any Arsenal defenders at all, is that sensible with the fixtures they've got coming up? To be fair, yeah, I would do it. Yeah, Timber to Hall, I don't mind it. Especially because Hall has the attacking threat as well. With those fixtures coming up, I'm not against it. Man. Ahmad or Eze, I prefer Ahmad Diallo. Is there a bit of Man United bias there? Nah, I don't think so. I think Ahmad's better. I think the fixtures for Man United are improving, and I think as a team, we're looking much better under Amorim, man. Honestly, going forward. And I've been pretty consistent. Like, I only think the one game where we were really, really stinky under Amorim was the Newcastle at home game. Other than that, even against Wolves, I don't think we were that bad. I think we went down to 10 men in the first half. So that game was pretty much a write-off. But yeah, other than those two dodgy games, the Wolves and the Newcastle game, I think we've been pretty good. Even when we lost 3-0 to Bournemouth, I think we had a pretty good game. We didn't finish our chances and got punished. But yeah, I like Ahmad, man. I prefer Ahmad over Eze. That's my opinion. Let's go looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a good one, man. Hopefully it's a good one, Sam. Salah is still topping the polls in most streams. Yeah, Fairs. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Can I do a poll? I don't even know how to do a poll. I'm not going to lie. But that is a good idea. I have no idea how to do a poll. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let me do one right now. All right, chat, I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do who are the most... Salah... I'm going to do Salah, Isak, and Palmer. Hold on. Salah, Isak, and Palmer. I want to see who wins. Palmer, Isak. This is going to be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Salah tops. Actually, in my stream, it could be different. Let's see. Who are you going for as captain? Alright, let's see. Salah, Palmer. Oh, yeah, and other. Yeah, let me do other as well. Thank you very much, bro. Alright, other. Alright, cool. Let's see. Start poll. Alright, that should be there. Yeah, it should be there. Alright, so I just put the poll up. You guys vote. Who are you going for captain this week? I'm actually interested to see this. I'm captaining Haaland. Also have Salah and Isak. I like that as well. If I had Haaland, I'd be going for him as well. Haaland and Bruno are like the two players that I kind of wish I had this week, not going to lie. I mean, Haaland's just so expensive, so just never going to have him, to be fair. But Bruno, man. Because I would be going for those two as captain, 100%. What do you guys think about Mateta as a differential captain? What about Mateta? I think Salah's winning this poll, I think. Is he? Wait, hold on. Yeah, Salah's winning the poll currently. So, yeah, so Salah is still on top, man, as I thought. Which is why yeah, I'm not going for Salah. Definitely not this week. Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, what do you guys think about Mateta as a differential captain? Is that too rogue? Is that too risky? I don't know. Iwobi or Gakpo this week? I would go for... I would go for Iwobi. What's my global rank? I'm ranked at 1.2 million in the world at the moment, so it's not really looking great for me. It's not really looking good for me at the moment. FPL Harry said João Pedro won't play more than 30. Well, I wouldn't be... I feel like he... No, I kind of disagree with that. I feel like João Pedro either starts or doesn't play. That's my honest opinion. So if he starts, he'll play more than 30 minutes. If he doesn't start, I don't think he'll play at all. That's personally what I think anyway. I could be wrong. I don't really know. Just my opinion. Gordon or Mateta? Out of those two, I'd probably go for Mateta. Souček as a differential? Absolutely not. No chance. No chance, man. Iwobi to Gordon for a -4 or start Wood or Iwobi? I would just... I would just start Iwobi. I'd probably keep Iwobi if you got him as a differential for the next 2 games. And then after that, just get rid of him. Maybe after that, then you can move to Gordon. But I think I wouldn't take a hit to take out Iwobi. Nah, not against not when Iwobi's playing against West Ham. 42 minutes till the deadline. 42 minutes till the deadline, guys. I think I'm pretty much set on my captain now, to be honest with you. Hey, this live watch longs, today's going to be crazy. I'm telling you, today is going to be it's going to be nuts. I'm going to be real, guys. Today is going to be nuts. You've got Palmer versus Salah. Palmer versus Salah. And then I've got like half my team, not half my, well, I've got like about 5 players playing, 2 Liverpool, 1 Chelsea. Well, I've got 4 players playing plus my captain. Today's a big day, bro. A big day. A big day, man. A very, very big day. I'm currently 52k captain in Sa. If you have Mateta back in, trust me. Wow, 52k is really, really good. And captain in Sa is crazy. Fair play. A part of me does think about, oh, should I do Mateta? Mateta, guys. Oh, that's a shout, man. Maybe, I don't know. Nah, Mateta just feels too rogue. Like, if I'm going to do Mateta, I might as well do Ahmad at that point. Oh, man, I don't know. Either way, I do think this week, if I don't get a green arrow, then something's wrong with FPL, bro. Because I think on paper, my team looks pretty good this week. And we've taken no hits as well. Who's a must-buy this week? If I was to say one player, it would probably be Bruno Fernandes. But he's, as I said, he's not essential. But if I was to pick like one player that I'd want to bring in this week, or I would recommend someone to bring in, it would probably be Bruno Fernandes. Oh, is Haaland a good differential? That's interesting you asked that, you know, because I was actually, before I bought him Mateta, I was looking at Rasmus Haaland. But my answer is no. I don't think Haaland's a good differential. It's why I didn't bring him in. And honestly, that's just because, number one, right, I don't think he'll start the next 2 games because he's been playing pretty poor recently, right? You guys know I'm a Man United fan. He's been playing poor recently, stinking up the place, right? Xerxes came on against Arsenal in the Cup, and in my opinion, he changed the game, right? When he came on, we were so much better with 10 men. He held the ball up really, really well, linked up play really, really well. I think Xerxes might be rewarded with a start in the Premier League in one of these 2 games. So, for me, I think going for Rasmus is just risky because I don't think he'll play every single week. And I think it's something we're going to see throughout the season, right? When one of Rasmus or Xerxes has a dip in form, the other will come into the team. That's kind of what I feel like is going to happen. So, look, let's wait and see. But for me, I wouldn't be using a transfer on Rasmus Haaland. I wouldn't be. And like I said, I was thinking about it myself, but I just thought, be logical. Rasmus is not a good pick. It's not. There's too much uncertainty there, in my opinion. So, yeah, I would stay away from Xerxes. I'd stay away from Rasmus Haaland. But yeah, is Xerxes a good differential? Nah. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't say Xerxes is a good differential because, again, I don't think Xerxes starts the next 2 games. Maybe, look, I think Xerxes starts against Southampton. If Xerxes starts against Southampton, gets like a brace or has a really good game, maybe he starts against Brighton. But it's just all too risky. It's not guaranteed. And in my opinion, it's just not worth a transfer. It's not. But yeah, Xerxes sitting down Saliba was jokes, man. I can't lie. That game, by the way, oh man, I love winning that game. Was just such a good feeling, bro. I can't lie. Arsenal were just so annoying that game, and the ref, bro. What was that ref smoking, bro? Honestly, that ref was on one, absolutely on one. But yeah, man, I'm just so glad we won that game. So glad we won that game, man. I can't believe that he gave a penalty for that as well. By the way, I actually cannot believe the ref gave a pen for that. That was crazy. But yeah, Eze as captain, trust. I don't know if I would go for a Crystal Palace attacker as captain, man. I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Double down on my Mateta differential. You need a big green arrow. Brace last time against Leicester. Please don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. No. I'm not doing it. I can't do it, man. It's too risky. Like, if I captain Mateta and it backfires, it's going to go crap. Bro, like, I'll be ranked at about 2 million. I'll be cooked. I can't do it. Man. I can't do it. I feel like, oh man. To be fair, when I captained Bowen, it worked, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't do it. You have to take risk at 1.2. I know I have to take risk, but I've been taking risks, bro. I've been taking risks and it backfired every time. Palmer is the biggest risk I'm gonna take, and that's it, bro. When I captained Palmer against Ipswich, flopped. And listen, when I captained Palmer against Ipswich and he got 2 points, guess how many points Salah got against West Ham? 16. This is literally the reason why I'm ranked at 1.2 million. This is literally the reason. It's happened so many times throughout the season. The biggest risk I'm taking this season is just captain. I mean, this week is captain and Palmer, bro. That's it. But Chris asks, am I doing a watch long tonight? Yes, we will be there for a live watch long, bro. We will be there. Live watch long tonight for the 4 Premier League games. It's gonna be a banger. It's either gonna end in pure pain and tears, or we are going to be laughing, and I'll bring out the shades. If Palmer can get 4 goals, oh, that would be great. 4 goals from Cole Palmer. Oh man. Oh yeah. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, today we'll be there for a watch long. I'm actually gonna do a watch long. I was gonna say every day, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, I'll be doing a watch long today, this evening. Tomorrow we'll be there again, and then Thursday we'll be doing a watch long for Man United versus Southampton. So yeah, man, 3 watch longs back to back. Should be a good one. Should be entertaining. We will be there, guys. We will be there. I thought you said you were going to captain Salah. No, I know. I've got a problem. I'm not captaining Salah this week, man. It's Nottingham Forest, though. I can't do it. Not against Nottingham Forest. Like, no. I refuse, bro. I refuse. I can't be captaining a play against Nottingham Forest away from home when they've shown how good they are defensively. I can't do it. I'm begging you, go Bateta so Palmer can get me some points. That's why he wanted to. That's why, Ben. I see what you're doing, bro. That's why you want me to go for Mateta captain, not because you think he's good, but for your own personal gain, because you think that I've cursed him. I see how it is, my bro. I see how it is. I'm sticking on Palmer captain. Believe, guys. Believe on Cold Palmer. He will deliver today. I'm confident now. The confidence is settling in. And I'm sticking with Cole Palmer captain. We will be there. Chelsea, they're gonna be hungry for a win, bro. Look at that. No wins in 4 games. They're gonna want to bounce back tonight at Stamford Bridge under the lights. Cold Palmer. It's time. It's time, guys. I'm telling you, it's time. Come on, man. I believe now. The confidence is coming back. The confidence is coming up. The belief is coming back. Cole Palmer will deliver today. We will be there, guys. We will be there. Play Robinson or Van Hecke. Oh, I think, I would play Robinson. Because Robinson's got the attacking threat as well. And also, I think, I wouldn't be surprised if Ipswich do score. Ipswich going forward have shown that they're pretty decent, to be honest. Pretty decent going forward. My guys cooked my FPL game week. I'll be blaming you in the chat when Palmer has 1 point at half time. Oh, God. Please don't say that. It's not going to happen. Palmer's going to get 1 goal, 1 assist in the first half. I'm telling you. What's Palmer's record against Bournemouth? Out of curiosity. I'm actually going to check. What is Palmer's record against Bournemouth since he's been played? Well, he's only had 1 season at Chelsea. So, yeah. Last season, How did Palmer do against Bournemouth? I can't remember. Let's see if he did well against Bournemouth last season. I'm gonna check. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring up the head-to-head. Because I actually can't remember. So last season, oh damn, no. Chelsea beat Bournemouth. Okay, Chelsea beat Bournemouth 1-0 and 2-1. Not a lot of goals. And Kunku scored. Palmer did nothing. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then, oh, Palmer's done nish. Palmer's done nish against Bournemouth. Oh my days. That's not what I wanted to see. I was hoping I would at least see like 3 goals scored. Oh boy, that's not good, chat. That's not good. That is not good. I'm not gonna lie. Play and well, at least I know Palmer will blank and Salah will cook since you're Captain Palmer. Ah, it's actually crazy. Everyone thinks that I've cursed Palmer. That is nasty work, man. By the way, the effort in your vids on TikTok can't be unnoticed. Editing is on point. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Big ups to you, DJ. Much love, man. 1 assist in 2 games. Oh yeah, I didn't even check the assist. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I didn't check the assist. But yeah, he only played them twice, so it's not really a big sample size. It's not a big sample size. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it anyway. I did really want to do Isak, but it's too risky. It's too risky. What he did nothing because you captained him last year, I reckon. I probably did. I can't even remember, to be fair. I actually can't remember, but I probably did. I probably did. What do you think of Lewis Hall? I like Lewis Hall as a pick. If you don't have him and you're looking for a defender pick, I will be looking at Lewis Hall. I like him. Solid defense. Newcastle, honestly, like at the start of the season, Newcastle were smelly, man. They were smelly. I was watching them. They were still picking up results, but I was saying that I wasn't convinced with their performances. And then they went on a stinky run after the first 4 games. But recently they've turned it around, man. Recently they're looking just so good, so good defensively going forward. So I like Lewis Hall. Oh yeah, the poll has taken a turn. I've only got 75 votes, and Palmer is leading the race ahead of Mo Salah. Oh, and now it's level. I've got 77. Oh, and now, so who's trolling? Who is someone who's switching between Salah and Palmer? So Salah's winning right now by 1%. Damn. Honestly, captain doesn't matter too much these last games. Everyone's going Palmer. He's at Salah. It really depends on your full team, in my opinion. That's true. Your full team does play a big part. And that's why I'm hoping my full team will cook this game week, man. I'm hoping it will. How long until... Oh, fight. Chat, lock those teams in. 5 minutes till the deadline. Time has really flown by today, bro. Time has gone quick. Let me make sure my team is locked in. Palm. Yeah, I'm going to vice Amad Diallo. Why not? I'm benching. I was going to say, is this a good bench boost? But I'm not really sure. I feel like my bench is quite good this week. But my starting 11... Oh, maybe I could bench Gabriel. Nah, I'm not benching Gabriel. Don't be silly. Nah, I'm going to leave it as that. My team's locked. My team is locked in. Please get a green arrow this week. Please. Please, man. I really want a green arrow, man. 1.2 million stinks. The redemption has to start this week, bro. I need a green arrow. Aina or Virgil? I start Virgil over Aina, bro. No, when everyone has Palmer, Salah, and Isak, the captaincy is key. I think, I think both are key. Obviously, yes, both are key. But I would say when it's even, like when we all think they'll score a similar amount of points, it does sort of then fall on the rest of your team performing. But yeah. Oh boy. Right. 4 minutes in, man. Get those teams locked in, chat. Get those teams locked in. Right. Obviously, like I said, guys, if you haven't heard already, if you weren't in the live in the live stream, we're going to be doing a watch along tonight, this evening, for these games. And of course, we've got Cole Palmer as captain. It'll be Palmer versus Salah, which is going to be crazy. People are going to have Haaland, Isak, and Bruno. There's actually a lot of players that people have that are going to be playing today. So yeah, like I said, today's going to be a big one. We'll be doing a live watch along, so hopefully I'll see you guys there, man. And hopefully it will be a good one, not a depressing one, please. Please. I want this watch along to be good, man, please. I need Palmer to absolutely smash it. A hat-trick, please. We'll be there. We will be there. Solanke or Diogo Jota? I would go for Solanke. I think Jota's too risky. Too risky, man. Team locked in, benching Gabriel, playing TA, Munoz, Hall. To be fair, makes sense. I think TA, Munoz, Hall are all really good picks. Although I do, well, to be fair, Munoz does have the attacking threat. But I do think Crystal Palace concede. Honestly, I actually have a feeling Leicester will score. Why Bournemouth? Could it not be a bad team or a good one? What do you mean by that, Paul? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm thinking last minute to change to Salah. Nah, I say stick with it, man. Don't make any last minute changes, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. I have a feeling that Isak is gonna not going for Isak is gonna bite me in the back, man. Like, I really like. I did want to go for Isak, and I feel like now that I'm not gonna captain him, he's gonna get 90 minutes and probably get like 2 goals, 1 assist. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, but 2 minutes, a minute and a bit left. I'm just gonna stick, man. I'm gonna stick. Please, 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 the FPL gods, I'm begging for a green arrow, man. Please, please, please. I want a green arrow this week, man. Honestly, I want a green arrow this week. I need that. I need that, bro. I swear. If Palmer blanks, no, I'm actually being serious. If Palmer blanks, I'm deleting my account. I'm deleting my account. If Palmer blanks, I'm deleting my account. Ryan hoping for a Palmer masterclass. Me too, bro. Me too. Bournemouth are pretty good. No, I agree. I actually do think Bournemouth defense is pretty solid. But who else do I... Like, I could go for Mateta, but no, I just... Bournemouth defense is good. It is good. But... it's done, man. It's done. It's done. I literally said I would never go for Palmer captain again. I'm gonna... Oh, no, man. Chat, it's gonna end in nothing but pain. It's gonna end in nothing but pain. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I've now got for Palmer captain because Bruno ownership is low at 11% and still gonna game with no cap. Yeah, I agree. To be fair, that's good logic. Good logic. Oh, the deadline has passed. The deadline has passed. I wonder who the other FPL creators have captained. I wonder if they've gone for Salah or Palmer. Oh man, chat. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm scared. I'm scared. Palmer's gonna hurt, man. Oh shit, man. I should have gone for Isak. I should have gone for Isak. Oh, I should have gone for Isak. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I should have gone for Isak. Oh, man. Oh, man. Chat, please, please, please tell me Palmer scores a hat-trick today. I beg. I beg. I beg, Palmer, don't do this to me, man. Please, please. I'm scared now. I'm scared. I'm cooked. Mainly Palmer, other content creators. Oh, damn. Really? I was kind of hoping that they would go for Salah, so then the people that love to follow the creators would go for Salah as well, making Palmer less owned. But, oh, man. I can't lie, I'm shitting it, man. I can't lie. I'm cooked. I'm cooked, man. I'm getting like... I got PTSD from Palmer captain, man. It never goes well. Fuck. Anyway, listen. Chat. I'm gonna end the stream now, but we're gonna be back. Literally, we're gonna be back at like an hour and 20 minutes. You guys will see the scheduled stream on my channel. So make sure you guys have post notifications turned on, so you guys get notified when I'm live. But yeah, we'll be doing a watch along for these games. I hope it's a good one. That's all I can say, man. I hope it's a good one. But that's it. We're done. We're done, chat. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Among the experts and creators, Isak and Palmer well above Salah. Oh, damn. To be fair, at my rank, it's not experts and it's not creators anyway. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, listen, we'll be back. Big ups to all of you in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I appreciate all of you. Much love, guys. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back soon, man. We'll be back. So, Let's pray for Cole Palmer captain, man. Let's pray for Cole Palmer captain. All right, man. Chat, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later. Oh, man. I'm cooked, man. I'm cooked. All right, chat. Big ups, man.